Hello everybody, Chad here. Um, just figured I'd have a little bit of a conversation, change things up a little bit. We're going to go into some rants, but instead of, saying this person's bad, this idea is bad, I'm going to instead tell you a story from my point of view. And at least think about it. You don't have to agree with me, but think about it, okay? Because, we're real easy. We're finding it real easy these days to just discount whatever anybody else is saying, okay? Don't just discount it. Really think about it, because everybody has a position. Everybody has some kind of idea, and as long as it's something that's based off of something that's factual in their lives, you gotta respect it, okay? Because if you don't, all you're doing is creating a situation where they're not going to respect you back. So what I want to talk to you about today is disabilities, pre-existing conditions. What's going to happen to people if they lose the protection of coverage for their pre-existing conditions. I'm a disabled American veteran, okay? I suffer from degenerative disc disease. Everything in my back is eroding. Cartilage is going away. The discs are fusing together. I'm losing the ability to stand or walk. It's a rapid progression. I spend 80% of my days in a wheelchair. I spend 100% of my days in pain. I suffer from chronic pain syndrome. I suffer from osteoarthritis, degeneration in several joints. Plantar fasciitis, collapsed arches of both feet, and the fusing of cartilage in my feet. Needless to say, these are all pre-existing conditions, okay? And if it wasn't for the fact that a lot of them stem from my service in the military, if we lost the ability to have coverage for pre-existing conditions, I'd be screwed in the long run. If insurance companies would get rid of me in a heartbeat. There's all kinds of issues that I have that are created. Okay. I just had heart surgery. Found out I had a birth defect, bicuspid valve. Led to an aortic aneurysm. They had to repair the aortic aneurysm before it burst, because if it burst, it would have killed me. Easy enough, saved my life. Had I not had insurance that had to cover me because of my pre-existing conditions, I wouldn't have had the ability to have that surgery that saved my life. So, the fact that we're looking at possibly losing the ACA, and there's no health plan coming from our government whatsoever, and nothing that's going to protect people that have pre-existing conditions, 40 million Americans can possibly end up in a situation where they have to have that heart surgery, but their insurance companies won't touch them. Things like that. So, while, you may think that you're getting everything you're wanting and everything you're dreaming of within the structure of the Supreme Court, with the election of whoever you're voting for. Just because you don't have that pre-existing condition problem right now, today, doesn't mean that you're not going to be part of the 10% 10 years down the road. And then all of a sudden you need it, but because you said fuck it today, you can't have it. You know what? That's short-sighted. And I know I used to be just as short-sighted as you. It's sad. It's never going to happen to me. I'm young. I'm dumb. Road marches, jumping out of perfectly good airplanes, going hard for years. Then, after getting out, continuing to serve. Spending almost 2 decades working around the United States military and for the United States government. Trust me. Life is different today than I ever thought it was going to be 20 years ago. Than I ever thought it was going to be 30 years ago. Don't be short-sighted. Think. Think about what you might have done in your life that could come back and haunt you. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and hope you don't mind the rant. Talk to you all later. Bye.